And we're live. Hey, everybody can see us and hear us now. Well, hopefully they can hear us and see us.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Everybody in chat, let us know if anybody's frozen, you can't hear anybody. We'll get it adjusted as best we can.
Hey, we did the same thing.
That's
What's
funny.
that? Yes.
We both did the
Great
exact
minds,
same
great
thing.
minds.
Nice. Yeah, this is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay we do every Thursday right here on the Syrinscape channel. We thank everybody for showing up nice and early for the game. We're going to do a little recap and we'll get into it. This is just session 2 of a new campaign, so it's a great time to join in. Before we do that, we're going to go around the table. Everybody introduce yourselves, tell people where they can find you online, and introduce your character as well. While we're doing this, I ask everybody in chat and watching the live stream, please take a moment and share the Syrinscape channel around online. Let people know that we're live and to join us and contribute ideas to the chat so we can have a lot of fun together. All right, Ellen, start it off.
Well, I'm Ellen. I'm not actually live. This has all been pre-recorded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a really good improv artist, so I guess what the rest are going to say. And you can find me. I'm a member of Roll to Cast, which is a variety TTRPG podcast. It is award nominated for the Australian Podcast Awards for Best Fiction. It's got Cyberpunk 2020, Cyberpunk Red, Vampire the Masquerade, Pulp Cthulhu, Kids on Bikes, and currently we're doing The Witcher. So if you are finished season 2 of The Witcher on Netflix and you're still looking for some more grim, dark fantasy, then check it out. That's Roll to Cast, ROLE to cast, and you can find it where you find all good podcatchers. And you can also check out me on Twitter at EllenKGraham1 for, as I describe it, hot nerd stuff. And I play Alley Katz, the rocker of your dreams.
Oh, yeah. Rockette.
I'm not even on mute. Hi, everybody. I could have just started moving my mouth and acting as if I were. Damn. I'm Rockette Fox. You can find me all places where Rockette Foxes can be found. I want to say Twitter. I'm not super active there though. More on Instagram, sometimes on Reddit. Over on my own Twitch channel, and also on my podcast called Fantastically Strange. That it's both fantastic and strange. And over on my Patreon, where I just started releasing walkthrough tutorials, where I just did a Japanese moss ball. It's the plant with the moss ball at the bottom. It's super cool. Go check it out if you want to. I'm not going to force you. I may. And for tonight, I am playing Hades! Who, I was just told screams a lot, apparently. I don't know if I really understand anything about that, but, like, apparently you won't be dreaming of anything, because Hades will just be screaming at you all night long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I want to back up a second. Warped Wolf 76 in chat in response to Ellen earlier said, wait, you're real people? I thought you were all AIs. I feel so used. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, Phil.
Yo, I'm Phil.
Hey.
I also I also make Roll to Cast, the TTRPG podcast with the lovely Ellen, who is above me. So I want to plug some other things that we do. So we have a YouTube channel with loads of Let's Play content that you can check out. We're shifting away to be doing some more like video essay stuff that we're going to be filming really, really soon. So jump in on our YouTube channel for that. But there's other ways to support our little growing community as well. So find us on Twitter, at BabyBeardMedia. Myself is at Scruff, SKKRUF. But we've also got a Discord as well. You can find any of our podcasts or our YouTube videos. You can find a link to our Discord. We've got a lovely little active community there. Come join us, talk about all things either Roll to Class or just TTRPG or just memes and things. We'd love to have you. And if you really like the show, you like what we do, please consider supporting us as well. We have a Patreon where you can help choose our games on our monthly live stream. Or just get our episodes early. It really helps us to keep making high quality TTRPG content. But today I play a solo, and the solo's name is Bud, and he's your sleep paralysis demon.
Nice. Brandon.
I don't know how I'm supposed to beat that.
That was a great one. I like that one.
That was really good. Hi, I'm Brandon Perkins, also known as CM_Brando. And this week, I don't have googly eyes, but I do kind of have anime angry eyebrows.
I like
so
it.
I'm going to hold this position for a little bit while I talk. I'm currently writing a novel, a cyberpunk-inspired novel called Sola, Harvest of Souls. That's SOLA. And you can find it on Royal Road, which is an awesome place to be able to put books. If you're planning on doing any writing or anything like that, check out Royal Road. It's great. I just broke over 3,300 views yesterday, which is, like, for me, I think that's pretty good. I know, according to the internet, whatever. But if you can add your review, please do so. And also a review, that would help me tons, especially if you were to rate it 5 stars. Because that's how I get ranked up even higher, and I would really appreciate that. But that's about it for me right now. Thank you. I am playing Rush, the fixer of your occasional daydream.
Oh, yeah, nice. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here. I'm also the founder of Cyber Nation Uncensored. You can check out Cyber Nation Uncensored on both Twitch and on YouTube. We do all kinds of gameplay, tutorials, series, just all kinds of content. I would really appreciate everybody to subscribe and follow Cyber Nation Uncensored wherever you see it on social media. I've been taking a little break from the holidays and prepping for some upcoming Dune, for the Mad Queen Fallout game, which we're getting ready to move to the Cyber Nation Uncensored channel starting in the beginning of February. We're going to be adding a couple new players to that team. Mad Queen got accepted into Harvard and is going to take some classes. So we're just adjusting that gameplay over to the Cyber Nation Uncensored channel, so a heads up on that. Plus some new Fallout, some new GMs will be joining the Cyber Nation Uncensored team. You can also still tune in every week for GM Capricious Nature, his Fallout, his Cyberpunk Red. I also have Cyberpunk Red team Veritas next Wednesday. So lots of gameplay, lots of stuff. So check out Cyber Nation Uncensored and show me some love. Aside from that, everybody make sure you take a moment to show some love to Syrinscape. It's the reason we're here every week playing this game. It's an awesome tool for any player or game master to add sounds and just atmosphere to your gameplay, whether in person around the table or virtually across the internet like we do every week. Check it out. Subscribe, follow. Syrinscape is both on Twitch and on YouTube. Check out all the videos, content, and things they put out, and make sure you share the channel around. Help us get the gameplay out there as well as all the other content that Syrinscape is putting together. Yeah, I think that's pretty good as far as shout-outs. Again, I appreciate everybody in chat being here nice and early. I know we were running a little bit late last week, so thank you so much for being here on time and sharing out the page so we can make this gameplay as awesome as it can be. Feel free to contribute ideas to chat. We check on it regularly. Also, there's point rewards that you can donate through chat to give the players bonuses and cool little things. So check that out as well.
Help us survive, just the basic stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, and we also, I'll do a little mini recap, but I do want to let everybody know that all the previous campaigns are on the Syrinscape YouTube in VOD form. So check all that out. Catch up to all the crazy things that the players have been through, all the NPCs they've met, just everything. There's so many past sessions there, and so many good times. You should really catch up and check it all out, because it all does affect the future of this game. Right now, the team is on the campaign called Friends Like Shadows. They're just on session 2 here. Hades' secret AI had them plant some tracer on one of their buddies during last campaign that they ran across at a midnight market, and now the AI is telling them to go to this restaurant and find the secret ingredients in the storage cellar and take the cinnamon, and then let the AI know when you've accomplished that. And I can read that exact
And
message.
it's very important that you don't try and swallow a whole tablespoon.
Tablespoon of cinnamon,
You will die.
Actually, no, that's what the AI said. That's what you have to do when you find...
it's the cinnamon challenge. Oh, no.
It was an ancient ritual.
It's fine, because I can just give it to the cyber snake.
No, that's true. Very true. But yeah,
Well,
so
then
the
the
team...
cyber snake can just spit it back out at somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
But the team has
What a
been
great attack.
following...
I would like to save my action.
Savior. The team has been following the AI's instructions and just little leads, kind of trying to get this mission done. Like I said, we're only into session 2, but they've made it through a reservation to this sort of exclusive restaurant, very high end. The team had to dress up nice. Rush is getting his nipples a little raw from the tight fashion wear that Alley Cat's hooked him up with. You can check that out in the previous session VOD on the Syrinscape YouTube.
Yeah, check out Rush's nipples.
Yeah, check that out. But yeah, the team had the reservations. They got there. They ordered the off-menu house special, which kind of seems to have triggered the waiter to give them an employee access pass to the storage cellar. The team basically was supposed to get down there at 7:30, try to, find the secret ingredients, extract cinnamon. But they made their way just quickly through the kitchen, kind of sweet-talked or fast-talked the house manager, and basically told her that you guys were part of the city inspection, there to check out the food and things like that, and you were able to kind of fast-talk her. She was busy, and she just, went with it. She said, just, please be quick. You have free reign of the kitchen, check it all out. And she went back into her office to get to work. The team just beelined for that private storage elevator using the pass, got down there, bing, the elevator's doors opened. And I'll describe the room. We'll get right back into it. But before I do that, let me get Syrinscape going. Let's get the sounds, the ambiance.
You gotta get Syrinscape going, otherwise we'll have to do it a cappella again.
Oh, yeah.
I am fully prepared. My throat space is ready.
Nice. Yeah, so...
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, let's see. I'll bring us into the restaurant here on Roll20 so that everybody watching kind of see the visuals for the restaurant. The restaurant's, like I said, top shelf, high class. It's super nice. It's
Pretty
in this
swanky.
restaurant tower that kind of circles around this center aquarium piece. But the team's down in the storage cellar. They've made their way down there. The elevator opens and they see, racks and trays and equipment and dishes and kind of storage along the side with some freezers. They see in the back wall a big long-term walk-in freezer storage. Along the right side wall, they see a bunch of tubing, and it looks like filtration systems and things feeding upstairs into the aquarium. And then next to that long-term storage and in between where that piping is and stuff, there's a table back there where you saw a guy in a suit. Bud was able to kind of see that it looked like it was Kevlar weaved into a suit. Looks like some type of thug, possibly. Bud could kind of get the perception on it to tell it's not just the typical building rent-a-security sort of thing. This guy definitely seems a little beefier, a little more in the know or something. But as the elevator doors pinged open, he kind of stood up. You could tell he was just kind of shocked to see your group come, in the elevator stepping out. He kind of reaches onto his jacket. Bud could kind of see the shape of a weapon. But before he could say anything or do anything, just in his confusion, I think Allie said something along the lines like, "Is that a weapon in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see us?" Something
That's
along
exactly what I said.
Something like
cute
that.
and flirty like that.
Something like that, yeah. So before we get into everyone's reactions and what you want to do, let me just pull some tokens onto the page just so we can do an initiative. Bear with me.
No.
All
Or
right,
you
cool.
want me here?
I know what that means.
Yeah, if everybody could click their token and then initiative. This is just to, door open, dude's shot. Allie got that little one-liner in, but let's see order of events here.
Seeing as it's an initiative roll, I'm going to
Oh, jeez.
plug in some initiative reaction. As
I only
I'm
have a
allowed
briefcase
to-
full of snacks.
I rolled as low as I could.
Oh.
Just to give us a sporting chance, right?
And a couple of
Thanks,
spot weaknesses. Well, I have speedwear now as well, so going first is like my specialty.
Bud's on speed.
Who
Speedwear.
isn't?
Ooh, dang. All right.
Okay.
That was off a roll of 3.
Nice.
not bad.
Yeah, the elevator.
God.
Yeah, the elevator pings
Yeah.
open. You see everything that I've described. The guy kind of stands up. Allie's at least able to kind of say that little one-liner that catches him off guard. But he raises his hand and he just says, "I think you're in the wrong spot here. This is private storage."
We're
But
definitely not in the wrong spot. I'd take your hand out of your jacket if I were you.
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot.
You.
Yeah.
Who are. What's
first,
your.
let's get just for initiative. Let's get Bud to. What do you want to say and do there, Bud?
So if he's reaching for his jacket, I'm also reaching for my jacket, where I kept my medium handgun concealed.
Yeah, your previous perception was great. Not only could you get kind of the read on the guy and what he's wearing and doing, you can also tell this guy, like I said, he doesn't seem like rent-a-security. He seems all business. He seems pretty serious with the way he's talking and giving orders.
We're supposed to be here, so I wouldn't do that if I were you. We're here for a pickup, and then we'll be on our way.
Yeah, he just he pulls out his weapon. You can see he's holding a very heavy pistol. And after
If
you
he
say
pulls,
that,
I pull.
okay. Yeah, you say that. As you say that, and we'll say, I'll allow you to hold a move to pull out your pistol if you see that, along with saying what you said. And then he pulls out his pistol, and just looks you straight in the eyes and says, "We have nobody scheduled for today. You're in the wrong place, buddy." And he looks towards the rest of you. And Hades, I think you were next in, or no, Allie. Sorry, Allie had the 14.
This isn't any way to treat the officials who will be ranking your sorry ass restaurant. I mean, it's one thing to have subpar ingredients. It's one thing to threaten an official health guideline. I basically want to, like, I guess, is it persuade or coerce or?
Yeah, give me persuasion. You could try to do that. You
Gonna
could
see
do
your rating.
You could do acting actually, because you're not
Yeah,
I'll take either or, acting or persuasion.
I'm gonna go acting.
We're well-armed health inspectors
Yeah.
with guns.
Well armed.
Yeah. Do you know how many chefs are feral? And do you know how many people are gonna
True.
like take a D
Such a good
grade?
point.
Yeah. Where's acting?
Can I?
It's a social
even-
skill, right? No.
Can I assist? Is there any way
Performing.
I can assist?
So 22.
I don't want to assist anymore.
Yes, and
Nice.
yeah. So Allie's just gonna like totally like adjust her posture, like crossed arms, like this isn't impressing anything, as if she has, as if she has like all the cards, and be like, wow, threatening a health official is a surefire way to drop your rating from an A to a D. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, he lowers his pistol when you say that. It seems like that threw him off a bit. But Hades, you all these, I'm just going by initiative in this initial elevator opening. But you and then Rush will have a chance to interject, add to, or keep quiet. Let them kind of run it. But you're kind of seeing and hearing what's going on with what Bud said, what Allie's saying, his reaction. Hades.
Wait. me.
Oh boy.
Yes, if you speak to your manager upstairs, she gave us the green light to come down here.
Yeah, no.
all playing off of acting, or
Yeah, I'll take acting or persuasion, either or.
we'll go with persuasion then.
And then Rush, what are you doing when Hades interjects that?
Well, I'll be, I guess, his assisting with the same sort of thing.
Here we go.
Looking
I think-
tough.
Oh no!
If you roll, oh dear.
Ah, jeez.
What did you want?
We've
What was
gotten-
it? Or Rush? Sorry.
We've gotten word that there's something wrong with your spices. We need to take a look at them, or else there's going to be big trouble.
Yeah, give me a persuasion.
acting?
A persuasion or acting. I'll take either one of those because you're kind of borderlining here with what you're doing. You're not really commanding him. You're acting out. But give me that, and then give me human perception.
I think if someone,
Nine.
I'm adding
I
4
think if
points
someone
of luck.
chooses, nice.
Mm-hmm.
If someone chooses to do acting and like rolls really bad, they should do damage to like their vocal folds for not warming up properly.
Oh no!
Funny.
Whoa! I didn't know we were playing that kind of game.
So
Why did they scare
22,
me that way?
22 for persuasion.
Hades rolled a
Um,
9. He may hate that
Yeah,
manager.
give me human perception.
Little does he
Well,
know I'm not crossing my arms to look tough. I'm crossing my arms because my nips are super itchy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anybody
that's a
curious about that?
23
Don't forget
human
check
perception.
out the previous session.
Oh,
To get
sorry,
that, get those
that's
Rush
actually
nip
a nine-
updates. What was it?
it's actually a 19. I didn't mean to spend.
Oh,
luck
you still
points
have the
on
luck on
last
that
one.
one. No problem.
Yeah, so
It's
so it's
enough to
actually a
tell. Again, he kind of relaxes his gun hand. It's further lowering it. Even kind of like takes a step back. You can tell by the gesturing he relaxes slightly. But you can also tell that based on what you said, absolutely seems concerned when you mention something about spices and inspecting spices. But he also looks extremely confused from what Hades says. Rush, you can tell like he wasn't believing anything Hades was interjecting, which kind of throws him off because he was believing things that Ali was saying. So he seems confused, and everybody can give me a perception.
How
Before I
close
have
is
him.
he?
He's approximately. He's on the other side of this room. You're by the elevator. Here, let me
Can I
see.
get to him in one turn? Basically, is my main question. With speed 7.
Gonna die.
Move 7.
Move 7.
Yeah, that's a 6
no.
for me.
Ooh, Ali.
I could sprint to him, but not take an action, right?
15?
What did was that a new roll there for perception?
I got 13.
Oh, okay, you got 13.
And I got 14.
I got 15.
Yeah, 15. Rockette is enough, and it would kind of make sense, maybe being the Netrunner or something, but it's enough you can kind of tell, and you overhear him mumbling. You can tell he's using some type of internal agent, and you can hear kind of like a mumble where he's talking, and he says, let me make sure I get it right, but he says, hey, Sandra, we got inspectors down here. It's not making sense. It's kind of confusing. They're down in storage. What the frack is this about? And you can tell he's talking to an internal agent. But
We spoke
that's
to
Hades
before.
can notice that.
Yeah, we can't hear that yet.
Right. But it's back over
Stop
to you. Bud.
vocalizing. So I'm gonna start crossing the space towards him with my gun still in my hand.
Is it
Look,
raised up at him or is it down? How are you holding it? Curious.
So did he lower his completely, or did he
Yeah.
just relax slightly?
First he
if his is
relaxed,
lowered-
and then after then he fully has it relaxed after.
If his is lowered, mine's lowered. I'm not gonna kind of keep that full tension, but I'm gonna start crossing the space towards him. And I'm just gonna say, hey, friend, getting in our way today is not worth losing your job. So just direct us to the Cinnamon, and you can have a nice, easy rest of your evening. All right?
Just hand over the
And
cinnamon and no one gets hurt.
That's basically it. But I am going to use, I'm gonna walk purposefully across the space towards him, just using my round so that I'm within striking distance. The goal being like if this situation turns, I want to grab him up basically.
Okay, so you want to, you use your move. You'll say that, and then I'll allow you to hold an action to be reactory to his reaction or whatever. But
yes,
yeah, exactly.
I'm on edge, ready to react. Yeah.
Exactly. No, and as you're doing that, I mean, he's backing up. You could tell he was mumbling something to himself. Hades, you heard it. You could tell. Bud, he mumbled something. But as you say that, he kind of backs up and he's like, whoa, hey, nobody's scheduled for here. This isn't making sense. Back up, and you can tell he's getting kind of nervous.
I ain't slowing down.
And he's raising his gun as he's saying that. And you're walking
to fire.
Allie? No, I mean he seems to still be kind of trying to give a command.
He's gonna get shot soon.
He raises back, but you saying that made him raise back up his gun. I told you, no one's scheduled here, no one's supposed to be here. Just back up. You can tell he's confused. But Allie, you see Bud kind of advancing towards him. This sort of interaction. What are you doing?
I remember the woman we spoke to earlier that we did this whole lie to.
Yeah, that was the house manager, Sandra.
Okay. Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna basically try the same tactic and be like, we have authority from Sandra to be here. We've already had this talk. There is a contaminant loose, potentially in your kitchen, and we're trying to do this as discreetly as possible, so we didn't think that every busboy needed to know. Is that another acting roll?
Yeah, you can give me
Has anyone got any cold water for that burn?
21. Ooh!
Someone called the Gravedigger!
Yeah,
it's a 21.
Yeah, he can.
We got a death over here.
Yeah, he takes a step back, continuing to raise his weapon up. He's pointing it right at Bud as Bud's advancing, but he looks past Bud at you, Allie, who's speaking, and he says, I don't know what this is about. No one is scheduled. I'm going to ask you to back up. Just deal with Sandra. Back up. And he's pointing his gun right at Bud. Hades.
It's not your job.
And keep in mind, too, I allow conversation. You can still move, do some type of action if you wanted to. You don't have to. You don't need to risk escalation or different things. Don't act like I'm forcing a hand. But I do want to let everybody know that don't feel like you saying words is taking up your action. You know what I mean? You can totally say stuff and still do things, whatever, just like Bud's doing. So just keep that in mind. But Hades.
Question for our lovely GM. What is near the elevator? Is there anything just immediately nearby? Is there, are the ingredients near us at all?
You don't see ingredients or things like that. You really don't see food materials down here in plain view or anything.
Okay.
But you do see along the left side, a rack of trays and dishes and things like that. That's within a movement of you.
Okay. I'm gonna do something I'm probably gonna regret.
Something you're gonna regret, or something the team's gonna regret? What do we?
It's always the same thing.
It's the same thing.
You guys have got one more round to get this guy to comply.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Bud is doing his thing.
Is that what we're trying to do?
Well, and Hades, don't forget, you're the one that
What
knows.
I'm trying to do.
Hades, don't forget, you're the one that knows. You heard him talking on a turtle agent to Sandra, house manager.
Mm-hmm.
Like a freaking knock.
Yeah, so Hades will say to Bud, who is advancing, I guess to everyone. Everyone's right there. And to the fella. What? Hey, so there's no need to escalate this. What's your name? I just heard he's calling up to Sandra right now. Barbara? Sandra? Who'd he call?
Sandra?
He's calling up to Sandra now. He'll find out that we are authorized to be here. She looks back at him, gesturing, hands everywhere. And if everyone just calms down, I'm looking at you. Both of you seem pretty calm, but if we all just calm down, I'm sure this will all be clear in a moment once Sandra replies and lets him know that we're authorized to be here, right, buddy? What's your name? What do they call you?
Yeah, you say that, and raising his, still having his weapon pointed at Bud, but now he draws his eyes towards you away from Allie, and he just says to you, well, first, you can tell, because you saw earlier that he's still on his internal agent. You can hear him mumble, okay, yeah, this isn't adding up. No one was authorized to be down here. Back up right now. In fact, everybody take a knee. And then all of a sudden, you see all the lights kind of hit like an emergency yellow down here. And then you hear kind of like an alarm going off.
Grapple him up, please.
Since I'm talking, can I also roll an interface just while I'm down here?
Yeah, you can use your action. That you were talking, you can totally do an interface.
Yay!
And Bud was holding his action until something happened. So before I get to you, Rush, Bud, you said you wanted to try to grapple him?
Yep, if I've got close enough, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I rolled a 10 on the interface. Is there anything nearby? Anything I can just,
And, yeah, the alarm continues to go, but I'm going to stop it for the sake of annoying our players by keeping it going the whole time. But just imagine that keeps going. But yeah, Hades, you rolled interface, sorry.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
Yeah,
Anything close?
Yeah, that's enough to tell there's some type of system coming from the back wall. It seems like maybe over near where the guy was standing. But it's not enough to tell exactly where it is. You can also tell that there's a couple systems upstairs, but again, with that roll, you're not getting enough detail. A couple systems back upstairs, a system over on the other end of this room, potentially.
I need that.
But yeah, Phil, give me your brawling, please.
Right, so I am going to throw in 3 luck.
Oh yeah, and if you want to
take...
adjust your, did you ever adjust your combat sense? I know it was all perceptive going into the restaurant, going down the elevator, but now we've done initiative. Did you want to readjust all your combat sense?
So for the initial roll of it, for the original initiative roll, I added, I went 4 initiative reaction.
Oh, okay.
We also have 2 plus 2s from Wonderful Chat.
Yes.
Yes, so I'm going to take Shinobi's original +2.
Excellent.
I'm going to draw, so I'm going to have +5. I'm going to draw Rob's attention to something pointless and random.
I was just going to say, that's so funny because I just saw that in chat when you said there was a +2. I was like, oh, let me see what, who gave +2. I was going to give thanks, and I saw Capricious Nature redeemed 3,000 points for something pointless and random. So let me think about that while we continue. All right, go on, Bud. Oh, yeah.
23 to brawl.
Yeah, what were you want to grapple him up?
Yes, so
you got it.
I need to have him grappled before I can, take him as a shield and do disarm him or whatever. But I just want to grapple him up so he, in case we need him to get into the cinnamon vault, whatever that means.
Yeah, you grapple him up.
Nice, right.
Yeah, he tries to contest it here, but you got the best of him, much better than him. You instantly kind of lock him up. He's like, what the frack? He's like, I knew you guys were up to something.
So what's the thing that happens is, like, as the alarm goes and the lights turn, that is when he moves, and with his speedware, his just reaction speed is just preternatural. And as the lights change, he goes from seeing Bud casually with his gun raised to he's being grappled up and grabbed just as the lights change. Cinnamon, now.
Yeah, and he again, he just says, what the frack? I knew you all were up to no good. And then he kind of like looks over to you, Rush, it's your turn now, but he looks over and he says, and a fellow cowboy too. And you notice that there's a cowboy hat sitting on the table next to him. There's just something pointless and random thanks to Capricious Nature.
Up to no good, sir. Up to no good. We are public health. You heard about what's going on with people crapping blood? Listen, You don't know what's happening in here. I've heard some things going on with your spices, and we have to take a look. So I'm looking around to see if I can see a spice shelf.
This will
Yeah,
be
give
our
me a
first
perception.
server that we've had to wrangle.
Yeah, and give me your perception while you look around, Rush. And when you say that, he just responds. He's grappled up, and he says, "I talked to Sandra. No one was authorized down here. She was confused about this. You set this up. You're up to something."
She sent us down here.
Filled with lies!
This place is run so shoddy. I have half a mind to shut it down right now. That's a
Why,
21 on the perception.
We really should have got the manager in on this.
Yeah, brought her down with us.
Well, if you remember too, I won't do a memory check for last session, but you know when you encountered the manager, you were able to fast talk her into being,
Yeah.
you know, inspecting the kitchen and stuff, and she gave you authorization to check out the whole kitchen. But you know, obviously, you wouldn't have access to this private access storage elevator that required a private pass that no one should really have, that you somehow got from the waiter by ordering the off-menu house special. So there are some things that are in play that I do want to remind everybody of, that maybe Sandra wasn't aligning with the story over the internal agent. And I don't want to meta too much, but I know
I'm
weeks
still going to
apart,
play it like...
I want a memory.
I mean, I
Some of
just
it.
don't understand why so many workers in Cyberpunk take hospitality or retail super seriously. If I
Right.
saw someone doing this at my job and they had guns, I'd be like, cool,
Oh, yeah.
I make minimum wage, so...
Oh,
This
absolutely.
This is the
This
future.
person
They
is
may
not
make
a
lot of
waiter.
money.
This person, yeah, don't forget,
Not a waiter.
this person doesn't seem like he's part of the building's security or the restaurant wait staff, so just keep that in mind too. But,
I want
not real-
to echo what Robert Tables has said, that Sandra sits on a throne of lies.
Damn, Sandra.
Yes.
Hey,
I
shout,
just want to draw everyone's attention to the idea that this might not really be cinnamon.
oh yeah, and shout out to Robert
It's
Tables
definitely
too.
cinnamon.
Haven't seen Robert Tables in the live stream in a while. It's good to see you back. That's awesome. But yeah, you say that again, Rush. You know, he responds to you like I said. You know, I spoke to Sandra. No one's allowed here. I know you're up to no good. And he's just struggling with Bud. He can't really get out of the grip. But yeah, back
I
over.
got
Back over to
I got
Bud.
a 21 on my perception.
Oh yeah, and around the room you don't see, like I said, any food items, spice items, edibles, things like that out in this room. It seems, like I said, lots of racked equipment, you know, dishes, serving stuff, trays, tablecloths, like storage, a couple freezers, a big long-term storage freezer in the back with the table where the guy was, and all the filtration and piping and all that. But you don't see any spices or anything.
No cabinets or anything of that nature.
No. Oh, and there's that janitorial closet too. But no, you don't see any cabinets or spices or anything like that.
Was he protecting a door or anything like that? Like,
He's just sitting there at the table on the other end of the room.
weird. So in my go, I'm gonna take him into the equipment as a human shield stance. Now, if he hasn't escaped my grapple, I'm gonna put him into that human shield stance. So I've got him, facing away with me. He can feel cold iron against the base of his skull, and I'm just gonna say, secret ingredients, or I flatline you. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, he recites, I don't have access. I don't have access. I don't have access.
Where?
He just points towards the, towards the long-term freezer storage that's next to him. Remember, he's by the table, and then there's that big long-term storage.
All right,
locker.
that's what I was asking about. Like, what was he guarding? If there's a big long-term, I'm gonna walk him over to that, and then just turn around and say, Hades, I might need you to crack this.
I imagine Hayes still has that access card, so gonna try and just... Is there a card swipey area near it?
Swipey swipe.
Little swipey swipe?
Over at the you do see there's an access on the long-term freezer storage unit.
Hayes is gonna try and swipe the card on it.
Yeah, it goes green. You can hear it unlock.
Oh, lucky for you.
Yeah, and the guy responds here. He's like, "You don't know what you're doing." He's like, "Backup's on the way. You have no idea what you're getting involved with. You should just leave now. Just leave."
You don't know what you're doing!
Yeah,
Stop talking to me!
we're not the ones in over our heads, buddy. I'd just calm down if I were you.
He just laughs.
Don't laugh either! I don't like the sound of it!
Don't take his gun off him while I've got him held.
It's a good idea.
That's true.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, give me your brawling.
Me?
Yeah.
You with the face.
Yeah, I'll try and kind of twist his hand
with the
so
grip.
his hand drops it. Let's take all this luck and bonuses off.
Yeah, and like
Let's.
Vampire Bite says, Cinnamon, the spicy redhead
19.
stripper from down the block.
Crap,
just
we're in
that
the wrong
good.
building.
She's just sitting in there smoking, just like, oh, hi, guys.
What do you want?
Oh no!
What are you looking for today?
Close the door back up.
Now you're able to, you're easily
yeah.
able to disarm him. Your grappling skills are way above this guy. You can tell he's not able to get free. You grab his weapon from him. He's a very heavy pistol.
Great. He's busy. I'll just keep him held while and watch the door, watch the lift, with him as my human shield while you guys try and find whatever it is we're here for.
Door opening.
Yeah, the door opens, and you basically see a big long-term sort of freezer locker. It's like think of like a walk-in closet with a bunch of hooks and things, and you see a bunch of like meat packs, some real food packets, vacuum sealed, all along one side on a shelf, and that's all that seems to be in this. You don't see any, spices or anything like that.
Do the meat packs see-through, or are there any that are like opaque and look like they could have something else in them?
No, they're all see-through. You can see, you're looking at a lot of seafood, a lot of different types of fish, and slabs of meat.
Why is it always fish?
Seafood. Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I'm so sick of fish.
So sick of it.
Hades has rolled a I left modifier on a 12 pickpocket
Yay.
because she wants to start. I mean, while they're here, she's gonna start. She's just gonna pop open that briefcase she's carrying and just like.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a
Later.
pickpocket. You don't have to take this from the freezer. The freezer's not going to contest.
Take this.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you can take some fish and meat. That's perfectly fine.
How are you gonna store that in your pockets?
No, she has a
The
briefcase.
worst.
She came with a briefcase.
Is it air conditioned?
And Rush,
We have more important things to worry.
You say
Rush,
that,
can you-
but then when that briefcase starts stinking to high heaven.
Rush, can you please be
That's
the
the problem for
level-headed
later
one?
me.
I do my
Rush,
best.
can you please intervene?
That's
Okay.
a problem for someone later on who's not me right now.
With
Yeah,
7 move,
us.
do I have enough to get to the freezer?
yeah, did you step off of the elevator before?
I assume so. I didn't say that I did those, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I did too, to be honest. Like, when we all did, I said everybody was by I figured when it got there, it opened, you entered the downstairs room. For the sake of streamline, yeah, you can get over to the freezer.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna get out of the freezer. I'm gonna start like doing just a real deep look, just trying to find anything that looks like spices, in case this guy was lying to us or not.
Yeah, give me a
Yeah.
conceal reveal.
Do that too. Actually.
I'm pretty
we
good
have a
at those.
+2.
+2?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Woo.
+2, conceal reveal, 21.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell in the back of this walk-in freezer, Rush, you walk up looking past the seafood, you see Hades like stuffing meat into a briefcase, Allie kind of arguing with her, Bud just looking at you like, please, dude, like, can you check this out? Yeah, you step in, you can tell the back panel of this freezer, it doesn't line up with the back wall of the bottom storage room. There's obviously like a good 4 to 5 feet kind of missing the back wall. It just seems like a false panel.
All right, so I'm gonna look for a way to open it.
Oh yeah, that conceal reveal. You see some edging. It looks like you should be able to kind of just pop it open.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, you press pop it open, and this opens up to basically a small sort of hidden room. It looks like it's just, a flat wall, empty room with sort of a shelf. There's a stool back there. You can see there's an ashtray with some cigarette butts and things in it. A couple empty drinks sitting there that looks like they could have been there for a long time. That's all you're seeing in this room. Whereas the freezer was cold and didn't smell like fish or anything being frozen. When you popped open this seal into this back room, it's not as frozen. It just has kind of a smell of stale smoke. But as you pop it open, the guy that Bud is grappling just looks. He says, "You don't know what you guys are getting into. Look, just leave now. Backup's coming. Just get out of here."
We are professionals. Let us do our jobs.
I love it.
Are you sticking to the bit?
Oh, I am. I'm in this 100%.
If you're hiding any salmonella back here, we'll find it.
Oh, Rush is sticking with this for the rest of the campaign. He is now an FDA food investigator for the rest of this campaign. Like every session.
For the rest of time.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a badge and everything.
You're multi-classing Rush from Fixer into Inspector, Food Inspector.
Inspector Rush.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that lawman?
Yeah, you're able to get that. You pop it open. It's how I described Bud. You see all this going down. Guy seems to be wriggling with you. More so arguing with Rush than trying to break free from you at this moment, though.
How far is your backup?
I don't know. They'll be here soon. You just get out of here. Just get out of here.
I'm gonna start choking him out. So that's body damage straight to his HP. 5.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah, he starts struggling.
violence is never the answer.
Got it wrong on purpose.
Poke him in the eyeball.
Yeah,
Just to my impressionable audience.
he starts gurgling and struggling and just trying to break free. But yeah, over to Allie. See all that going down.
Oh God, I just want to find this stuff really quickly. But my conceal reveal is kind of garbage, if you will. I guess I just have to go for that. Unless, can I use a perception thing to just try and see if there's anything hinky in this room?
Yeah, I mean, you can see, like how I described before, when Rush found this sort of secret room in the back of the freezer locker. You could try to do another conceal reveal if you're trying to see if there's any hidden compartments.
Like any other way in, yeah.
Well, Ellen, if you like for complementary roles, that there could be like a deduction for for just logically working out where they might hide something or what Cinnamon might actually refer to.
Yeah.
You could do a streetwise to see if you know what kind of operation it is. There's a few things that you might be able to add as a complementary role, I think. Get creative.
Come on, guys, let's get creative. All of my deductions and stuff, all my educational skills are pretty bad.
I mean, you could put yourself at the elevator doing like a sexy dance to distract them when they arrive.
Can I use education for like an educated guess of like, I don't know, where stuff might be? Another place to hide it. I'm happy to use perception.
Yeah, I guess it would be. I would much rather like deduction than education, but yeah, you could also do perception.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. I might put some look.
Just have a good look.
You just had a bit of a boy look, not to gender it. The whole thing smacks of gender. 17.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you can tell that it's like I described the ashtray, the empty drinks and things. It seems like there isn't storage. There's no cabinets. You're not seeing much else. With that perception, you can confirm that there's no compartments or spices back here in this little room.
I don't even know what we're looking for. Hades, is there any way to get a more concrete answer out of this AI?
And Hades, it's your turn.
She's gonna go into the room, and I too will roll a conceal reveal. I have decent in that, so we'll see what happens. And she, before she answers, she's just gonna be, oh.
Oh.
She sees nothing.
Just bump into one of them.
I can tell you right now, she sees nothing.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything in here. It's other than what Rush already kind of found with this sort of hidden room in the back of the freezer.
Do you want to tell everyone what you got for the audio only listen people?
Yeah, that would be a 3. It is 1 more than a 2 and 1 less than a 4.
I just wanted to make you say it out loud.
It's not great. It's not great.
It's not great.
You're
I was
so
considering
mad.
using some luck, but it wouldn't have even mattered.
Hurry it up, guys.
What, I don't even know.
You hurry! You
Fine.
come back here and look around!
And Bud, yeah, why don't you give me your brawling?
He's still fighting back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's trying to get loose. He's panicking a little since you started choking him, but he's horribly trying to get loose. You could tell he's like fumbling and panicking. And you still got the
Good
grip
luck.
on him. Yeah, you still got the grip on him.
18.
You can't break free. He's even having a hard time talking from the choking. And he's just, mumbling cuss words and things now, kind of panicking, trying to get out of your grip. But it's your turn.
Did you not skip?
Oh, sorry, Rush. Yeah.
Rush. Yeah. I just was interjecting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we fully confirmed that it's not here in the freezer area or the secret back room
That what's not here.
at this point? The cinnamon?
Yeah, you don't see any spices back here.
All right.
Hey, oh.
All right. Man. Okay. I'm going to leave the freezer then and look at the other freezers that are around. Just because I don't know what else to do at this point. Because Ali was looking in the secret back room and found nothing, right? So
Yeah. Do a I mean, I hate to do an intelligence check just to do a memory check this soon after the info was released, but Hades, Miss Short-Term Memory, should know that there's a system that she detected back there during all the chaos earlier.
At the back of the room, yes.
Yeah, so I'm not going to make you do a memory check. We'll just say that popped back in your head. Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, that was gonna be my neck. I remembered it, but
Okay.
I just I wanted, because I have a decently high. Well, number wise, I have a decently high conceal reveal. I wanted to give it a try.
Yeah.
Apparently, that doesn't matter.
And there's no hard access point here. It's an empty room, but you did
Yeah.
detect there is some type of remote access coming from back here. And as you get closer, you can tell it's coming from back here.
Oh, from in here. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Nice.
But
So
Rush,
I'm going to
Yeah.
shout back to this security guy. Fines, I tell you, fines, and not just the restaurant, but you, sir, you will be fined. And where is it?
Yeah, he looks super confused. He's grabbing at Bud's arm. He's looking at you, and he's just like, "What?" And he's just completely insult upon injury. He's choking out, and then on top of that, just completely losing his mind because he's confused on the things you're saying. Shout out to Outworld Sounds.
Am I right?
Outworld Sounds for the raid. Thanks so much. They do awesome music. They provide the sounds for GM Capricious Nature's weekly gameplay. We support each other's channels over at Cybernation Uncensored, and it's glad to see you over here supporting Syrinscape. So everybody check out Outworld Sounds when you get a chance. But yeah, Rush, you're able to do that and kind of confuse the guy. And now back over to you, Bud. And the reason I kind of slipped in the guy trying to get out of your grip is because I missed his initiative before, so that's why I kind of almost missed Rush's turn. But Bud, over to you.
I'm just gonna take another 5 hit points off him from choking.
Okay, all right, go for it.
I just want to put him
It's
to sleep.
classic. Don't
Yeah,
get
it's
Bud
just-
to babysit.
Yeah, I'll just put your kid in a sleeper hold.
Yeah,
He's asleep. He's asleep. He was fine the whole evening.
yeah, he just
He has very early bedtime.
he starts choking. You can see him turning kind of whitish blue as you further reduce his health. and bring him closer and closer to a permanent sleep here, or an unconscious moment. But yeah, now give me your brawl, and let's get him back on normal initiative since I missed him last time. But he's still trying to break free from your grip, bud. I can't see what that is.
Rest, buddy.
This time.
Nice. Yeah, you still got a hold of him. Yeah, he's not able to break free.
It's
Well, he'll
not
soon be on
worth
negative.
it.
He'll be on negative soon as well as he loses strength.
Oh yeah, it's going to get harder and harder for him. But that's what he's doing. He's trying to break free. He's panicking, gurgling his words and such. Allie.
Did Hades? Sorry, jog my memory. Did you shout out what that thing was or where it was coming from, or you just kept that information to yourself?
What I picked up on plugging into?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that I could tell what it was, just that there was something.
Have you told? I think she's like, have you told us that there's a system?
Yeah.
There?
Oh. No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna do another fruitless search because without knowing where, Ali's gonna like continue to search around,
Yeah.
but like nothing. So it might be of a waste of a roll, but it's in character.
Yeah, no, you can do that.
Don't at me.
And just as a reminder, it is kind of chaotic at this moment, but give me that roll. The alarm is still going off. We're still on emergency lights down here. Just to
We're
remind
running
everybody.
out of time. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's a 27.
Yeah, with that amazing perception, you even find the cleaning supplies in the janitorial closet. You find some of the trays and dishes that have been stocked, put back dirty by a really bad dish boy, probably. Other than that, yeah, you're not finding any spices or food out here other than like the frozen packed meats and things, and some of the fresh fruit in the smaller freezers. But
Please, the way they
but with that
store
perception,
this
guaranteed that's all that you're seeing out here.
Okay.
That's such a good perception,
Yeah. Rush, can you believe the way they store this stuff? This is total cross-contamination. Add that
Dirty
to the file.
dishes. That's a check against them. That is a mark against them.
They've lost themselves in a bit. They don't know who they are anymore.
You're gonna get really sick from all of this.
Yeah. We're gonna need therapy afterwards just to like come out of the character.
Yeah, and Hades.
All right, I'm gonna try and jack into this thing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We all see her get her cyberjack out, and we're like, yeah. Or do you have internal?
Yeah, no, it's she has a like false eye.
But your deck is not internal though, right?
Yeah, no, everything's internal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she just gets a more glazed over look than
I
usual.
was gonna say, don't you just have like a weird look on your face then?
Maybe a little less glazed over, to be honest. But yeah, let's
Oh
see what
look,
happens.
she found a system.
Oh, thank God.
No, it's
no.
not.
You got a 0.
I got a 0. How? Why is I've rolled almost everything a failure tonight. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, I
Dice
mean,
go
Really?
to jail.
Jacking in isn't a roll though. So.
jacking in isn't
I'm
a
gonna-
roll, but like with always,
Well-
the invisibility is not working with that.
Uh-oh.
We'll say that's
Oh,
the
no.
initial. Yeah, because jacking in, you can automatically jack in, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
typically what you do when you jack in. So we'll give you,
Mm-hmm.
that as part of the action to take that shitty roll. But you still have 2 net actions. You're standing at the top of this system.
I'm a Pathfinder.
Yeah. Yeah, right now what you can see you're facing a password DV12. But yeah, give me your Pathfinder.
Yeah. Oh God, why?
I got it!
How? Like I have a negative
Minus-
3?
Hades,
How?
Can you-
What is
can you log out of Roll20 and log back in? Just for
roll
my,
20 is going into jail?
Yeah, just for my sense of
Wow.
safety. Can you please?
You reboot.
How? How is this
Reboot.
happening?
Can you reboot your cyber deck, please?
Yeah, somehow with that roll, I don't know. You can't even see systems that you thought you remembered from previous net runs. That was so bad. That was like negative. It took
Where
it took memories
everybody?
away.
Where
This
am
is not
I?
But you have another
Not our
net
greatest
action.
moment.
And Robert Tables rewarded, I think it was Robert. Yeah, Stink Palm rewarded a +2, just so you can add that to the pool of options.
Somebody help me.
But Hades, you have another net action.
I'm gonna try to Pathfinder again. Lord have mercy. All right. I mean, if nothing else, I'll just keep doing it and just keep weeping.
Hades is not one to give up.
All right, hang on. I just refreshed.
What if it's the AI?
Nope. Gotta fail.
Wow, what is going on with your rolls? Do you have a negative modifier added in? Somehow you've broke the programming of Roll20 and...
I don't know.
Great
like
games.
In a row.
Can you? Yeah.
the
I think you
past.
should restart Roll20. I honestly.
Yeah, you might want to
I'm gonna-
log out and log back in, because that is
I am
unbelievable.
gonna do that. No, I like the past. I think 5 rolls.
Yeah,
have
that's
been
3 ones in a
failures.
row. 3 ones in a row right there.
Let's see. Wait, 1,
I
2,
mean-
3. And my roll before
It
that,
is.
I believe, was a fail too. It was. One before that was a fail.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Y'all just do your next moves. I'm just gonna.
Just gonna
I'll
hang
be
out.
back. She's just gonna
Wow,
walk
then
out of the room, walk back.
Have you literally only rolled ones today?
No, I
Wow.
rolled some
Surely.
better ones.
Possible.
No, before
It's-
that
No,
I rolled a 14.
yeah, she rolled before and it was fine.
Oh,
But yeah,
I think
Rush.
it's just unlucky then. That's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Unlucky 3 times in a row getting ones. That was
Yeah.
Or but,
if it-
like those aren't even our only ones this whole session. That's crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like dice are controlled by fate.
Yes.
No. Well, I don't like it.
Will not play to our whims.
I'll say it. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I don't endorse it.
Can I haggle with the system?
I'm gonna
No, you can't.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear my cache here. We're gonna.
What do you want to do, Rush?
All right. Well, I don't know what else I can do. I think I'll go out to be face to face with this gentleman that's being choked out, and I'm going to berate him face to face. I'm telling you, fines. There's dirty dishes in there. People could get sick. We ate here, for goodness sake. I am disappointed, sir. Disappointed.
You're gonna do a Gordon Ramsay? Put his face in between
Is
2
that-
pieces of bread?
What does that make you? An idiot sandwich. Yeah. And I mean, just so I feel like I'm doing something of worth, I'm gonna point my gun at the elevator doors in case they open up at some point in the near future.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, you do
very
that. And you get your gun at the doors.
I'm so angry. It's a homicidal rage. Whoever comes out of the elevator, I tell you.
Yeah, but
So at this point, I'm going to start going. Shh, 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 shh.
Oh god, that's.
As I take him closer to unconsciousness with another five hit points. Hey, he'd be asleep sooner if I was a bigger guy.
yeah. Yeah, no, you further choke him as he gurgles, and you hear him in the internal agent. You hear him kind of mumbling, and he says, "We're in storage. We're in storage. This guy's killing me. Get up here." And now give me your brawling. He's still trying to break loose.
Yeah, so like real life, unlike the movies, you can't just like choke someone unconscious in a moment.
Right.
It
Yeah.
literally take a minute or two.
But you hear him
takes
say, "We're in storage. This guy's killing me. Get up here." But go. Give me your brawling.
We knew backup was on the way anyway. 15.
Eh.
Nice. Yeah, he's still not able to break free from you, bud. You still gotta
And
get.
how close is he to passing out?
You can tell that maybe a few more rounds. A few more rounds, anywhere between
He's still-
2 and 4.
He's still like. He's not like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's still trying to break free, but you do see him turning
Yep.
pale.
Yep.
Probably about halfway.
I do love the distinction.
Exactly. But yeah, other than that, you hear him mumbling that, trying to break free. Allie.
Thank God. Just like a win for once. we came down here in the elevator, right? Which only certain people have access to. Is that right, Rob?
Oh yeah, three chokes is unconscious. Vampire. It's not down to the. It's not down to HP. I guess it's not reduced. Double check that. Because I might be confusing that with Fallout or something. The rules, but yeah, I was waiting until we got down to your reduced HP, and then he's unconscious. But it might be. I think you are right. 3 chokes in a row, the person is unconscious. It's coming back to me.
Coming back.
It'll be 3 now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
This is the 3rd choke. Yeah.
Exactly. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm glad that you point that out, Phil. Nothing annoys me more in movies when it's like.
They just go up and choke someone and they're unconscious.
Yeah.
The one I hate more is the bonk someone on the head and they're unconscious. It's like.
Oh yeah, it's like.
Yeah, they have brain damage now.
That is serious. That's an issue. That's a problem.
Yeah. Especially if they don't wake up like within 10 seconds. Like they have. Yeah. That's permanent brain damage.
Although my favorite trope is the chloroform used in Community.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's unconscious. 3 is.
Got chloroformed.
Yeah. Oh look, and Vampire copied the right there what I just read. So there you go. Yeah, see,
Vampire.
he confirmed it. 3 successful rounds. So yeah.
Mwah. Beautiful. Well, so at that point, as he vocalizes his last, call for backup, he slips out of consciousness, and I just let him fall to the floor, and I look around and go, okay, where are we at?
We've got Jack and a word I can't say in this stream, but imagine that I say it. It rhymes with pit.
Did it have something to do with our first mission? A lot of it.
Yes, a lot.
Ah.
Sure did. I think it's still my turn.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just find maybe if there's a second way out of this area. Maybe like a fire escape.
Yeah, give me well, you had such a great perception earlier.
Do I get a bonus?
Yeah. Yeah, give me. Yeah, you can have a +2 on that.
Yeah.
Because I know you were looking for spices and things, but that was so good. Looking up the room, I can't take away seeing other things, so there's a bonus there.
A 15.
Yeah,
not as good.
Yeah, you find an emergency exit on the back wall. It's actually next to the big walk-in freezer that Hades is in right now. On the other side of it, where the table is on one side, on the other side, you see kind of like a panel on the back wall. It was extremely dusty, but looking around and wiping the back wall there next, you can actually see it's an emergency release panel. It looks like it might have been an old fire escape or something like that way back in the day. We know that this building is getting renovated, in this restaurant in particular and stuff, as we went over when you arrived here. But you do find that, yep.
There's sit back here if we want to make our getaway.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. What? Excellent. All right.
I'll mute myself.
Yeah, Hades, back over to you.
All right.
Hades, let's get cracking.
All right, gonna try and Pathfinder again. Now I logged out. I closed the tab. I cleared my cache.
Okay.
We've got 2
no
left
ones.
too. I don't know if you can use them for that, but
Well, I'm gonna try and see what happens first, because if I get that bad, a +2 is not gonna save us. So
Come on, what?
-3.
Yeah, something's wrong that you keep rolling 1s. I can't do it again, because this isn't seeming right that you get 4 1s in a row now, even after logging out and back in.
Surely this is a bug.
Yeah. Do it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well, we'll take the 14. I'm gonna, for streamlining purposes, I just can't accept the randomization of any program getting 1 4 times in a row. I just can't.
How does it happen?
Right. But yeah, that's enough. You at least see you're facing a password DV12. You can tell that there's this basically has 3 levels, just 2 levels. It looks like there's a password DV12, like I said, and down on the second level, you can see that there is a scorpion, and then there's a file ID DV11, and then there is a control node DV9. But that's what you see. Basically, just 2 levels.
Okay.
Come on.
You still have 2 net
We
actions.
gotta get a win here.
You can fight a scorpion. You'll be fine.
Ah.
Or just get the info and get out before it hurts you.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We're.
I believe in you.
Dead.
Yeah, I don't. All right, here we go.
Can we get a +2 for that?
I'm gonna take a.
You can use the +2s on any rolls you want. How many do you guys have banked up right now?
2.
Okay.
I will take one of those to get through. Well, hang on.
Your
To get through
password
the
first.
door. To get through the door, I'm not going to, because I want that for the scorpion, because
Yeah.
it will hurt me greatly.
Okay.
This is just for the password door. Password door, 14.
Nice. Yeah, you get through it. It's just a DV12. You're able to get right
Thank
through that
God.
password.
All right. So I'm in. There's a scorpion. He's looking at me right in the eye. So what we're gonna do is, let's see. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna use my sword. Is what I'm gonna use. All right.
Well, you drop.
Scorpions-
Yeah, you drop.
No, what if...
Well, you drop down to the level to the scorpion. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's first do.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me your speed check there.
Oh, sweeties. Remind me.
You can't. It's just your interface roll for speed and
Oh,
plus
it
any
is?
bonuses. Plus any bonuses, like if you have a Speedy Gonzalez running or anything like that.
I do not.
Yeah.
You've got most of your points in like
Nice. Yeah,
attacking
you're ahead of it.
stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, I got a 10.
You're ahead of it. Yeah, you drop down. You got the jump
Nice.
on it. You see the scorpion just kind of sitting there, and before it can even react, you've got your sword. If you want to do an attack, you can.
I do. You said you drop, and I was like, don't tell me I dropped my sword. Don't even say that. Don't hurt me in that way. Okay. So here we go. Gonna use my sword. Let's see. Is there an easier way? I guess I just do it this way. Okay. Here we go. Sword. An 8.
Nice. That's a hit.
Does the sword?
Yeah, give me damage.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Does 3d6 to a black ice program. Scorpion equals black ice? I don't recall. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's a
Oh, yeah.
3d6, sucker. All right. Take that, you.
Nice. If it's not a Netrunner, it's Black Eyes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought,
Exactly, yeah.
but I didn't want to, give myself an extra die unpromoted.
Cool. Yeah, you
That
do.
is 8 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to do a big chunk of damage out of it. For everybody watching, why don't you describe what your avatar looks like, Hades?
Yes,
I never get
so
tired of this.
Hades in the real world looks a lot like you're seeing right now. Me. But then
Once Hades goes into the interface, Hades looks like if you've ever seen the anime of Vampire Hunter D and you're familiar with Hellboy, imagine those two beautiful beings had a baby. And this would be their baby. Also, with a cigar, because obviously their baby would be born with a cigar. But the horns, pale skin, with the sword, and also has a very deep, what's going on. And a dude. So.
Nice. And yeah, give me your interface. The scorpion tries to take a sting at you.
no, I don't want it.
I don't want it. 8.
And it hits you.
Ouch! Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
owie.
Oh, jeez.
And that's
Can't remember what they do.
That's a 5. It reduces your move for the next hour.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that wasn't right.
You don't have to go
That's
anywhere, it'll
1.
be
Sorry,
fine.
that's 1. I rolled 2d6.
Motherfucker.
So reduce it by 1.
It'll be fine.
Whatever your move skill is, reduce it by 1. It's all mental. It's psychosemantics. So you're not gonna.
Yeah.
It's only gonna last an hour. You'll get over it.
The last time I had my mental capacity taken way down, I was real confused.
That was so funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I forget which one did that. That really messed up your intelligence and everything. But yeah, this just
That was
reduced
bad.
your move by 1, and at least did that. And then going back by initiative, let's get back over to Rush.
We got heaps of +2s. If
Oh
anyone's
yeah,
wondering.
big thanks to Dan, Donna Trace Cuervo, everybody with all the +2 rewards. Thanks so much, Robert Tables.
The elevator doors have closed by now, right?
Oh yeah, they've been closed. Emergency lights on. There's that alarm going off.
I'm going to push the call button just in case it comes down empty so I can block the door so that they can't call it back up.
Okay. Yeah,
I'd love someone to do like the Blues Brothers thing of like taking out the control panel, like spraying glue in there.
yeah, you
I
press.
don't have glue, but I have duct tape.
Yeah, you press the button and it's not activating. You know, the elevator is not coming down or reacting. It seems like it's off.
Okay. That's fun. Then I'm going to continue to point my gun at the door. Just holding in case somebody comes through so I can get a shot off before they come through. Would I have enough movement to get some cover or something while pointing my gun at the door?
Yeah, you have enough movement. We can do that. We can streamline. You go over, you check out the elevator door doesn't open, you pull out your gun. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action to fire if the door opens and it looks like bad people.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You can do that. And yeah, going over to you, Bud.
So I'm going to reach into my suit pocket, grab a zip tie, zip tie this guy's hands, so that when he regains consciousness, he can't do shit. So just quickly zip tie his hands, his ankles, and then if I still have time, I would also like to find cover. What I imagine is like opening one of the freezer doors and going behind the freezer door, essentially.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to do that. So you got Rush over by the elevator, maybe behind some of the racks of equipment. You over behind one of the open freezer doors. Attention towards the elevator.
Yeah, and given that I've zip tied this guy's up, I don't
yeah.
think I have an action left to hold for.
No, not at all. Yeah.
For an incursion, but next time my action comes around, I'll be doing the same thing, just holding my action for whoever comes down, like Rush's.
Sure, you do that. Guy's on the ground, still snoring, unconscious. Over to Allie.
Yeah, I just want to basically make sure that the fire escape is like clear and ready to go. So can I give a cursory look to see that no one's like coming in that way? Because if we focus on like them coming in from the elevator and we've got an escape route the other way, that would be, bellissimo.
That's a great call.
Yeah, when you look at the
secure our way out.
Yeah, this sort of emergency exit. Like I said, it looks really old. It was covered in filth. But you do see the edges and kind of where the release handle is. But it does seem like it's rusted. It's going to take a bit of work to try to get this thing open, it seems. So if you want to give me your athletics check.
Ooh, yeah.
Because calisthenics is going to pay off.
Yeah, don't do all that Pilates for nothing.
Or some type of strength would be kind of... And again, let me make sure I'm not mixing up my...
Is there a strength check?
No, but there's hold on.
Body. You can prying
do,
things
body
open.
check?
You can do a general body, or hold on. I had something in mind.
check.
Let me do like an endurance might work.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for like some type of forceful action. So I'd rather do that than a regular body check for doing like a strength feat. So yeah, do endurance. Let's do endurance for this sort of strength feat.
Great. Does anyone mind if I take a +2?
We never really get to
Go for
endurance.
Thank you. So 16.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to kind of get your feet up on either side and just pry this thing as you hear the rust crackling and just the metal scraping, and you get it open. You pry this thing open. It pops open, and the second it does, you feel kind of like a gush of wind as you see out of this emergency thing, you're up on the crest. I forget what floor.
We're way up.
Yeah,
We're like on 35.
Exactly, yeah, mid-level on this tower. So, yeah, when this thing pops open, instant pressure change. You can feel the wind kind of gushing in and sucking air out as the temperature drops, remembering that it's late evening now, early night. And this high up in Night City, you see the city lights out through this hole, the occasional AV going by, the traffic below. You can see about maybe 2 stories below where you're at. You can see one of those sort of crosswalks. Remember when I described the building with the crosswalks attaching to the apartment building and the mega shopping complex? About 2 stories down, you can see one of those clear covers with people walking across, like one of those flat tubes going across to the shopping center. About 2 stories down from this open as that pops open. But that's what you see. You get it open. Hades, back over to you. And actually, let's take our 5-minute bio break right here as Ali pops that open, and you see that. We'll start off with Hades in the system, face to face with the Scorpion. When we get back, nobody go anywhere in chat. We're literally just going to take 5 minutes for a bio break. We'll be right back. I'm going to leave the mics hot, so if anybody wants to talk with the players, go over plans of today's session or anything else, go for it. We'll be right back. Thanks so much.
Hey.
A leather jacket is
so hot.
It's an interesting costume choice, I have to say.
Are you doing an Anchorman and you've just got like shorts?
Yeah, that's what I'm actually just wearing trackies. I wish I was wearing.
I don't know if
boxers
I
underneath.
personally love the boy Tom Holland, the preppy boy to Timothée Chalamet's broody, artsy boy. But there's like an interview he was doing over Zoom, and I don't know how it came up, but something about leg hair came up, and he's like, thankfully I don't have to wax or nothing because I'm a prepubescent boy apparently. And he's got a blazer on, but then he like whacks his leg up on the camera and it's clear that he's wearing like just shorts. I'm like, this boy is good. This is we like the boy. He's gonna marry that Zendaya.
I saw this. I saw this recently. It was like an official meeting, like Zoom, whatever, and they're all sitting there in their suits and stuff, and like either the guy's kid or his like dog comes in the room, and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and he gets up and goes to like close the door, and he's wearing basketball shorts. Like underneath,
yeah,
and then he comes back. He's like, "Oh, they like comment on it. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's embarrassing." And then the other guy he's talking with is just like, it's okay. And he stands up and he's also so
I think
good.
That's pure. That's workers' solidarity.
Still doesn't beat. I am not a cat.
Yeah, that was classic.
I think we can continue. Oh gosh. The great one of the toddlers barging in, and the like mum just scrambling to like get both of them and like shut the door, all while she's kind of like at a half crouch but still very much on camera. It's just like, it's one of those things that we've used as clowning inspiration for so many things. Because it's like bang, door opens, 2 toddlers like potter in. They're like doing whatever. The mum like scrambles in, like almost hits the door. That's how fast she runs in, and is like trying to like get them both while trying to crouch and avoid the camera.
Oh, it's so good, yeah.
Very good. All right, I'm gonna actually go to the loo.
Okay, bye. Everyone knows if you sort of slightly crouch, you're not visible on camera.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Isn't that? I think it was Mystery Man. There's the guy who's invisible if no one's looking at him.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great superpower.
Yeah, and I think they use it to get past cameras. I think it's what they. It's like the
Right.
one use for it.
It's probably the only way you could prove that it's an actual superpower.
and RC Walker. If Twitch is giving you a hard time today, we have all our VODs are on the Syrinscape YouTube channel. I think there's a restream in like 8 hours from now as well. I think Vicky does a restream. She's from Syrinscape. But yeah, YouTube. If you just found us and you like what we do, go find all our previous stuff. It'll all be up there for you. You don't have to deal with Twitch. I was going to use the F word, but no, Twitch screwery. The vagaries of Twitch.
Although we don't respond quite as quickly to chat.
We don't, yeah. It's a little less interactive. But with Ellen being an AI, then, you know, she should be able to know your reaction to the YouTube video during the stream.
This?
Well, you're saying you're an AI, so everything you're doing is actually pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that you're so advanced that when someone watches the VOD back later, you can actually react to what they say.
What they're saying. That's right, Dave. Well, I mean, I feel like so many AIs would just be like programmed right now to soothe insecure men. You're so funny.
Do you come with a car?
Oh, surely, right? Come on now. We all know that, like, the tech industry is just full of, like, dumb bro men. It's like, yeah, they just want a woman to be like, you are enough, actually.
I mean, don't we all want a nice woman to tell us that we are enough?
No, I want a nice woman to step on my neck.
Yeah.
While telling me
Sorry.
I'm enough, yeah.
Sorry, it was good. It was too good to pass up. But,
Yeah, there's a rather race.
step on me, mommy. Yeah.
A giant woman and her 3 scary daughters.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I want a giant vampire mummy. God, what a flip that game did of like so much attention on Lady Dimitrescu. And it's like she's the first boss. That sucks. They didn't know how good they had it.
Like, come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come
What
on.
are these other guys? Get those other guys out of here. What is all that?
I personally think she's a good secondary villain. I don't think she's a mastermind.
No,
Well,
but
no,
she
just
should have been
she
like
mainly
the
wants-
second or third boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
She mainly like just wants her and her daughters to be fine and be left alone. And I think that's
immortal.
fair and valid.
Well, and she just got mad whenever dude like eviscerates her daughters, which to be fair.
Yeah, it's pretty valid response.
And it's
I
not
would
just
say.
a dude, it's Ethan, like the dumbest
And he
protagonist.
sucks. When they
Yeah.
when they like showed you what he actually looks like, everyone's like, I
just love his one-liners. He's so endearingly bad.
He's so dumb.
I love how stupid he is.
It's like loses a hand. What?
What? What's happening? What's going on? Why is my girlfriend acting so weird?
Jeez, Ethan, I don't know. Oh God. I do love everyone's reactions to Lady Dimitrescu though. So good.
Mhm.
There's like one streamer, I can't remember her name. There's like this black woman and like watching Lady Dimitrescu like throw the table across the room and her face is like, oh. Oh my.
Hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
Yeah. There's another great like video of someone reacting to, I think it's Witcher 3, and there's like a very steamy conversation between Geralt and Yennefer of like, basically Geralt being like, I'd just love to like have you and I locked in a room for a week. And Yen's like, what would we do for that week? And like the flirtation goes on, and this streamer, she's just got like a glass of water that she's like shakily bringing to her lips.
Oh my goodness.
It's never failed to amuse me, gamers getting horny at stuff.
Name a more
Especially,
iconic
like-
duo.
Yeah. Especially like I don't know. There's something in like other female characters that are just like so male gazy that you're like, ugh, but like Lady Dimitrescu, it's like it awakens a thing because it's like, oh, big lady.
Well, she's so powerful, you know. She's
and
not
also
like,
that she's like a mature age woman,
Yeah.
and you're like,
mature, but also like very tall, which, you know, generally speaking, you know,
Yeah.
the women who are seen to be classically attractive are petite and little,
Yeah.
you know, and
I'm
but she's
married
tall
to an
and-
Amazon
and-
lady.
Well,
He
so
sure
you
is.
know, so you can understand.
I understand. Yes.
we did
She's
we
like-
did like a brief patron only podcast called Lunch Dates with Loki, where we talk about fictional crushes, and Phil's was Lara Croft, and there was a nice overlap there between Lara Croft and your wife.
Yes, they're definitely capable, independent.
I mean, I've never seen them in
Oh.
the same room together.
It's true.
There it is.
Triangular boobers.
Oh, yeah, no. Vampire Bites brings up a good point in Breath of the Wild, Urbosa.
Any Gerudo ladies I was
Yeah.
very into. Actually, any ladies from Legend of Zelda I was always into.
You know, I've got to say, one of my absolute favorites was Ocarina of Time, way back in the day. One of my very first, you know, not the first game I played for a long time, but really got into it. And Sheik was super into, and then the
Yeah,
reveal.
Sheik is awesome.
No,
yeah.
no spoilers here, but the reveal on Sheik, this game is like, what, 25 years old? But like, the reveal on Sheik, I was like, oh. Yeah,
You know who
I get my attraction now.
You know who I was super attracted to? The Great Fairies, specifically from Ocarina of Time, with like
They are a
the
lot.
piercing laughter and like the stripper boots.
Like,
I was
Terrifying. They're pretty terrifyingly.
they're
big.
aggro.
Same in Breath of the Wild as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Breath of the Wild. They are huge. They are literally huge.
Huge.
Yeah. Big
And they do the
lady.
same.
It's like it's a mix between a scream and a laugh, and like it just
Yes.
it lives rent free in my head forever.
Well, in Breath of the Wild, when you use them for upgrades, they do things like they'll like grab you with some hands.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Doesn't
Link
like
is always
fade
like,
out.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, we ready to go back?
No.
I don't know.
No.
no.
I know. All right, we're back. People can see us. They can hear us.
We turned this into a not safe for work stream.
We kept it on the right side, I think. So.
All right, just keep
Just
it
talking
PG.
about big
Okay.
video game ladies.
All right.
Like literally big. Like
Yeah.
giant people.
Yeah, like 7 foot ladies.
Man, those gals in Breath of the Wild are taller than 7 feet. They're like 25 feet tall.
All right. Well, back to the storage room. Everybody's hanging out. Allie just got to rip open that emergency sort of exit. Again, you know, the emergency lights are on. There's an alarm going on. This guy's unconscious, zip tied on the ground as Hades is accessing this sort of hidden secret system. She's face to face with the scorpion. Back over into hers. Give me your interface.
Here we go. An 8.
Nice. Scorpion tries to sting you and misses. Hades, your turn.
Yay! Okay. Do I have to do something to refresh my sword? Or is just refresh every new?
What was that? I missed what you said.
Refreshing my sword. Does it just refresh every new go about?
Yeah. You don't have to.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to reload it or anything.
Well, we're gonna
Attack programs
swing
automatically-
that sucker around.
Yeah, attack programs automatically drop out of memory every time you use them.
Cool. Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and are there any more +2s anymore? Anywhere? Anybody? Did we use all of them? I thought there was
Yeah,
one
no,
left.
we've got heaps.
Heaps.
Go for
Using
it.
one. I'm gonna use one.
You got luck, maybe.
Yeah, you have luck. You have some
do.
+2s. Yeah. Yeah, and
I'm
like
gonna use
Vampire confirmed too. Vampire bites in chat. The sword auto refreshes.
Okay.
You just roll the attack. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna use a +2 for now. We'll see what happens. Well, it didn't help.
And that happened.
That would be, and I didn't actually add it to that, so that would be a 4 total.
Yeah,
Hey.
not good. You take a swipe, and the scorpion dodges it.
What's happening to me? All right, that was my first move. Let's give it another.
Are you gonna use one?
You said we have heaps of plus. What constitutes heaps? Because I may need some of those.
Is
Right, babes? Go for
is it okay if I give you some if I give you a little quiet net running options? Do you appreciate that?
Yes.
So you can't use your sword again unless you have another one on your deck.
No,
so
I know.
So you might want to just go for the file or the control node, ignore the scorpion, and get out. Or you can just try zapping it to death.
Here's the thing. Whilst I hear your words, once I get in that control node, and once I find who are we kidding?
It's all up to you. You got your own style, so.
Yeah.
And you can use as many +2s as you want. We've got 4.
Yeah, I'm taking a +2. I'm gonna zap it. That's a 16.
Yay!
Yeah, you hit. Give me damage.
We got it.
Yay! What's the damage on that again?
I think it's just 1d6.
Man, I have not been in a system in a pot. Well, I've also been invisible.
Well, we took off for the holidays too, so you gotta shake the rust off, get back into the rules and these weapons.
I've also been invisible every time I've gone in. This is awful.
That's true. Yeah, you've been pretty lucky with that.
That's a 2.
Nice.
A nice big 2.
Zap the scorpion. You see a couple of legs kind of digitally pixelate and shatter off. You still got another net action.
All right, I'm not gonna take a plus. I will. Okay, you know what? I will. I'm taking a +2 again for this. I'm gonna zap it again.
Do it.
16 again. Roll20 really wants me to have the
nice
same roll
hit
over and over again. All right,
Yeah,
here we
zap
go.
it.
Here we go. Show me a 6, a 5. I'll take it.
That is exactly what you needed to destroy this thing. If you want to describe how this last zap finishes the scorpion, go for it.
Yay!
Hades is real annoyed at this point. It's not been a great day in the net. It's been a rainy day. It's just a small cloud just raining right here. So after the zap and the legs fly off, Hades takes another zap and has it kind of sparkling right here in the hand, and just runs up and just smashes it on the scorpion's face and just zaps it into the scorpion's body, and it just. That was a sound effect of that, by the way. That's official. Official Cyberpunk Red.
Can we get that official sounding one more time?
All right, we gotta get that in the sound set right away.
We gotta get that. I'm sure Syrinscape people are knocking at your door right now, wanting to buy the rights to that sound.
I know.
There's an
Hey,
email
you're
with-
looking for that brand new sound?
That-
Listen to this.
we need more of that.
Oh.
But yeah, you're able to do that. You zap this scorpion. I know Rush, everybody can't really see what's going on, but Rush, it's your turn. Judging by Hades' movement and scream of excitement, you can tell she probably just destroyed something in there.
There's probably a lot of screaming going on. Hades is in the special room.
Yeah, you can still see her though. It's all open. You can see the big open freezer, the door's open, the hidden room compartment's open, you're over by the elevator, but it's all a big sort of circle open bottom storage level. So you can see each other. Yeah.
Sake of brevity, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Allie? Or sorry, but
Bud is holding his action with a gun pointed at the elevator.
Thank you for the Americans watching.
Yes.
Alley Cats. Everyone was confused. What is he lifting up? I don't know. I quit.
Is someone lifting? I don't understand.
I quit.
Is he getting games? I don't.
It's all good. We're all international here. We can follow each other. Let's do it. Allie.
Well, I think, I'm just gonna keep the escape route prepped, so I've popped it open. It's good to go. I've had a look out. Have I had a look out?
You can give me a. I mean, I described what you saw. If you want to give me a,
Yeah.
a perception, I can give you some details.
Yeah, I
depending
think
on-
it's
There's not a particular
hanging-
DV. You'll be hanging.
I don't know.
What was that?
Well, she'll just be hanging. She'll be hanging out like by the exit, kind of like ready to go.
Mhm.
And making sure that no one else is gonna try and come up that way from.
Sure.
I mean, it's a high place, but no one's gonna try across that crosswalk or anything. So perception.
Give me a perception. And just for people watching my homebrew, how I do that, sometimes I'll do perception without a set DV. I'll kind of gauge the result by how much detail I'll give or what I'll give up.
That's a 22.
And that was amazing. You're seeing things through the wall into the other building. Now you see, it's nighttime. AVs flying around. Cold weather, very windy. You can see, like I said, about 2 stories down is that sort of crosswalk area going from the big mega complex shopping center into the restaurant tower. That's about 2 stories down. You can also see where there was a sort of mechanical drop ladder. That would be the fire escape that is no longer there. You can see the rusted bolt marks in the side of the building. You do know that a lot of this is in renovation mode, especially this restaurant, so it is lacking the ladder. But it's only 2 stories down to that sort of the top awning of that walkway. You can see that people are coming and going. I mean, it's just as crowded as anywhere in Night City would be. People coming in and out of the restaurant tower, going to the shopping center, people of all ages. But you don't see a lot of booster gangers or things like that. This is Little Europe. It's a bit nicer. No one notices you. That's an amazing perception. You can tell no one's looking up at you hanging out this emergency exit on the tower. Other than that, is there anything in particular you're looking for? Because that was a great roll.
No, just anyone coming our way, essentially.
No.
Anyone who might have been alerted. And since I don't have a gun to ready, I'm just gonna stand by.
Yeah, you don't see anybody looking like armed or coming towards you, or looking up or anything like that out there. Just looks like normal shoppers and stuff like that.
Yep. All clear this way.
Exactly.
All right.
Hades, back on you.
Right.
Dead Scorpion, you're basically on this level, the bottom level of this little 2-level system. You're facing file ID DV11 and control node DV9.
All right, we're going for the file first. So there should be 2 plus 2s left if I plotted correctly. Can I use one of those?
Sure.
All right, using one of the plus 2s, I'm going first for the file of 11. Okay, well that's 16.
Nice. Yeah, you get the file open, and it looks like it's some type of encrypted file. You're not making out the details of what's within them, but you do see that there's 4 different files within this file. One is labeled basil, cinnamon, nutmeg, paprika.
I know he said to take the cinnamon. Did he say to leave the other ones there, or can I take the other ones too? I don't remember if it said to not touch the other ones. It didn't say specifically to not touch the other ones.
I mean, mainly we should be getting cinnamon, but the rest is up to you.
The message on your agent says at 7:30 p.m. access the storage cellar, find the secret ingredients, take cinnamon. Notify me once you have completed these tasks.
And just take all of them. That seems like the right choice in my mind.
Yeah, you can easily do that. You have access. You copy all those files right to your cyber deck.
Write that down. Write that down. Record that sound.
There's another one.
And now we're gonna go for the control node, and I will just use some of my luck for this. I'll use 2 of my lucks.
Australis Place says you forgot the one labeled Soylent Green. Now, man, I regret. That's good.
No,
Because if you remember,
I'll
I had
leave that
that
one there.
something random and pointless when you guys were in the cafe. I had someone run in and yell like, "They're serving Soylent Green, it's people," or something like that.
That's right.
I love that. I wish I would have. I should have remembered that aspect and brought it in. Great call, Australis Plays.
That one would have gotten left behind. All right, so with my luck, it's a 13 for the control.
Nice. Yeah, you got the control node. It was just a DV9. You get in there and you're basically looking at the lights. You can tell right now the emergency lights are triggered. You have access to the emergency exit, and that's it. That's all that's on this control node.
All right. Well, there's no time like the present. Lights start flashing. And if possible, the lights in the lights start flashing in like sequence. Just like kind of in a rhythm, as it were.
I love that's our signal that Hades has probably completed whatever she needs to do.
Yeah, I would say no deduction roll needed.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
For calling card.
Well, and anyone who's near enough to her is going to hear her being like, "Na, na, na,
Damn it! Now it's in my head.
Nice.
Bud can't help but bops like, no.
Yeah, and on that control node, on the emergency exit, you can see that it says open. It's currently green, which aligns with what Alley Cats did.
Oh, hey, the emergency exit's open.
Yeah. What do you think I've been doing this whole time?
What you doing?
Did you get what we came for?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then let's go.
Let's go.
That's Delta. Let's go.
All right. Last thing before getting out, want to roll a cover me up. I was never here. A ninja log.
Totally had a cloak.
Ninja smoke.
Yeah, you can do a cloak. I think that'll have to be your first net action on your next turn before you jack out, because I think your third was that control node, but no problem.
I think so.
What was it? An 11?
An 11, yeah.
Okay.
What sound would that make?
Yeah, how does that sound?
So in Hades' world, that is ninja smoke bomb.
Nice. Hell yeah, perfect. Yeah, Rush, you hear Hades, kind of humming a little theme song. You see the lights flashing. You hear Bud mumbling like, sounds like you're done. Let's get the hell out of here. At that moment, too, as that's all kind of going down, that conversation happens. You hear the elevator upstairs kind of go and kind of like kick on. It sounds like the doors are opening.
Elevator's about to move, guys.
All right, let's split.
Yeah, let's go.
Time for us to go.
And so if you're heading for the exit, I will head for the exit. Is it back round to me?
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of out of initiative now. I wanted to close it off with Rush to let the elevator kick back up. Hades got that. She does have to jack out after she drops the cloak. But we're kind of open right now. We can go back over to Bud, but anyone feel free to interject in things. You're not in combat,
I just had a very quick thought. I would like to quickly pat down this zip-tied security guard.
Yes.
Just see if he has anything identifying on him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you check him out.
Wallet, anything like that.
Or
Yeah.
money.
Give me a conceal reveal, Bud.
It's not my best skill, but yeah, I just want to quickly pat him down.
Sure.
Would you
have
like
had-
a professional to check his pockets?
You say that, but you still don't have any points in pickpocket.
I do. No, I
you
actually have a
do?
bunch. I actually have a bunch now.
Awesome. Yeah, I only got a 9.
Yeah, it's enough. You find his agent. He has his agent there, and I dropped that so I can't read it. Sorry. You find 20 eddies in his pocket. A 20.
Yeah, I'll take the 20 and his agent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't his agent internal?
he's got that.
Oh,
No, there's an agent that he has.
Okay.
No, you're not taking his internal agent.
It's linked. It's linked internally.
But he does have an agent in his pocket that you take, and then he.
Yeah, I'll just pocket that. Yeah.
Yeah, the 20 eddies. He also has a thumb drive, some type of thumb drive in his pocket.
Oh yeah, yoink, taking that too.
Yeah, he has an extra clip too of ammo, a full clip of ammo on his belt for his very heavy pistol.
Sure. Well, when in Rome, steal everyone's person's
from the
possessions.
Colosseum, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just pocket that. I'll just
Yeah.
I'll chuck the agent to Hades as she steps out of the freezer, because she's the hacker. She can crack into that at her leisure, and then I'll say thank you to Ali as she holds the door to the fire escape.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And then swing out and start climbing down.
Oh, nice. Do you do like a full flip?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
about-
Like you grab onto that?
The suit jacket kind of flies out as a
He's a squirrel glider.
Yeah. Just holds the jacket flaps and just like glides down.
Yeah, give me your athletics. Remembering, this emergency exit, it's about two stories down. It doesn't have, the ladder. You can see the rusted marks where it was once bolted to the side of the tower.
so I'm just doing like a drop and roll onto the walkway below.
Yeah, you've got 2 stories to drop
15.
down, so a little athletics. Yeah, nice. You're able to tumble down, kind of roll that out, landing on top of the walkway. Give me a stealth check too. This is to go with your athletics.
17.
Nice. Yeah, you drop down, roll out, back up to your feet like a ninja. You can even see the people walking on the underpass don't even notice you because of the way you landed and rolled. You didn't even make a lot of noise, and you were just smooth. It was great.
Nice.
That's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
What's
just
everybody
be
else?
holding open the
Yeah.
hatch, I guess, until everyone's out. Maybe I can help the next person down.
Yeah, Rush gets over there. Hades, you're over there. Rush, Hades, Allie, you're all right there by the emergency hatch.
Yep. Okay, who needs to go down?
Hades will go. She's just gonna hold her briefcase and just whee.
Yeah, give me athletics.
Do you have good athletics? Because I feel like Allie would help you.
11.
Yeah, you kind of tumble, hurting yourself.
Like it's
And you
it's
don't-
passable, but
Yeah, you take 6 points of damage directly to your HP.
my face.
Yeah, you just slip. Ka-dump.
Oh God.
What I think what would have happened is that she went out expecting there to be a ladder and there was not,
Yeah,
and so
you're
she
like, "All right, oh shit!"
she put her foot on and just like shoot.
Yeah, give me your
What is
stealth.
this?
Give me your stealth. I want to see if you stealthily fell and hurt yourself
Full.
too while you're at it. You know.
Oh
I'm gonna go
God.
ahead
That's
and use
even.
The
That's
rest of
even
my
funnier.
luck here.
That's even funnier if she just and no one notices.
Yep, no one
19.
notices. Yeah, she falls down, stumbling, just plopping down, hurting herself, and just kind of stops.
Just
People are
lands like an upset cat, just like hair all up.
yeah, falls right.
Oh,
Rush and Allie, you guys are up there.
ow.
Rush, give me Allie and Rush, give me a perception.
I don't like the sound of that.
That's a 19.
Ooh, yeah, that's
It's a
it.
17?
Yeah, the night Rush, you can tell the elevator's coming down. It seems like it's probably just about 2 rounds before this thing is gonna pop open.
Okay, so Rush doesn't like heights, but he's going to go for it. So, Allie, you hear that he is like praying. He's like, "Good
Now?
God, my Lord."
What
Man,
would I need to
it's
roll
been a
for?
while, but I'm looking to you, Lord, and he. So he does his drop.
Wait,
Is
no,
that Allie?
Rush, take my hand. Can I help Rush? I'm not having another person
You want to do
fall
this
down.
jump together like an action movie?
Okay. Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Are we closing the door first? This emergency door? Is there a way for us to do that from this side?
You could hang out the emergency exit and kind of pull it back before you do the leap. I'll allow that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll do that just
Okay.
so it's not as obvious which way we went.
3,
Yeah, go for it. Give me your
2,
athletics.
1.
1, 10.
18. 18.
Oh boy.
Did you land on him?
Yeah, both of you give me stealth.
Oh,
Use him as a cushion.
Okay.
I like to think that he like flomps out and
I'm-
Allie comes down almost like Sailor Moon, just like delicately landing next to him.
Yeah.
I'm dropping the rest of my luck into this stealth roll.
Oh yeah, stealth.
That's okay. 21.
Oh, nice. Where's my stealth? Where's my stealth? Do. 14. Not so good.
Yeah. Yeah. You drop down, and it's like
Too
you
good.
said. You
Too
know,
impressive.
you jump hands together, try to pull it off. But the second you leap, Rush is just terrified. He kind of, just kind of tenses up like, oh shit, and he just drops like a weight, hits the ground, but tactfully, rolls, not making a lot of noise, ends up right next to Hades. But Allie, you land, and I don't know, maybe it's you land perfectly, but you just couldn't help but laugh out for a moment when you hit the ground by what Rush went through. And we'll say that's kind of what did it for the stealth side of things. When you do that and you land and you laugh out like, oh god, you notice some of the people walking across that tunnel overpass notice, and they look up at the transparent sort of overpass roof. This is kind of like a tunnel. And they look up and see all of you sitting up there. There's just a few people that notice it. But they look up and you just see them like, oh my god, and like they're like looking, and then like they tap somebody and like point, like they're just kind of shocked to see people that high up on the outside of the overpass. But you're all standing there now. A couple people are noticing. They're tapping other people. If everybody
Just
wants,
parkour.
yeah.
Did I take damage from my 10?
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's right. 5 directly to your HP.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, 5.
Right on the butt.
They're so hard to read in the dark.
My tailbone.
Oh no.
Could you
bad
let
one.
us in?
We're stuck up here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm looking for another way down, like if there's something else to drop to, or some way into the overpass. A hatch. Otherwise, I'm just going to break through the glass.
Parkour.
Yeah, give me a perception. But
10.
yeah, it's not that difficult to see that, out of this clear overpass, you see a drop down hatch that can get down to the it's an access hatch that gets down into the walkway or accesses the top.
Yep, I'm just going to open
It's
that.
not hidden or anything.
Great.
Just pop
It's not
that.
heavy or anything, is it?
No, it's not heavy, but it does have a manual lock on it.
Oh, hang on.
no,
No, actually, I
Hang
also
on
have.
a second.
You have luck.
Isn't that-
too?
I have.
Yeah.
I do actually. I have lockpick.
So does Rush. Yeah, you're 2 lockpick specialists.
Yeah, mine's 6. Bonus of 6.
Bonus of 6. I'll go ahead and let the
Yeah.
the gentleman take over. Actually, while
Okay.
while we're sitting up there, Hades is going to be sending the AI buddy
Oh, good call. Yeah.
the information, which, just so everyone knows, she has in her agent just under the robot emoji. But anyway, she sends the information that the goods have been acquired. Wink!
All right, so crawling on my hands and knees, trembling, palms sweating and slipping on the glass, I make my way to this hatch and the lock, just shuddering, breathing in and out.
Palms are sweaty, knees weak.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
There's another +2. Thanks, Dan.
Yay! Thanks, Dan.
All right, I'll use that +2 on the big lock then. That's cool.
No, I shouldn't have had the scallops.
Oh no! Rush
yeah, we
not
ate a bunch
again!
of seafood.
Rush
Oh,
every
no.
time!
Yeah. Sorry, it's taking a second to load the page for me. There we go.
Palm sweaty, knees weak, and he explains
Nice.
mom
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Great
19.
roll. Great roll.
Hey!
I was very heavily motivated.
Yeah, and I got to back up and say Robert Tables in chat when you guys were standing up on the overpass up there, that high up in between buildings in Night City, and standing up there again, and he says in quotes, this isn't where I parked my car. That was fun. Like you land on that overpass, just like, how did I? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, you're able to get it open. Rush, yeah, you pick it. It's a bit rusted. You can tell that nobody's been up here to do any cleaning or maintenance in a long time. But you get it open. You pop it open. As you do, more people kind of like back up and are looking. You can see people talking to each other and just kind of like shocked that there's people climbing down from on top of the overpass.
Okay, I'll drop in, and I'll stand up, and I will bow, and I will say, and that's our show. I will take tips in the hat. Anybody?
Yeah.
We are
Give me
high flyers.
a 1d10 and let me know if it's within
Come
your luck
on.
stat.
Come on.
You got
Okay.
some good luck too, though.
You've got good
I
luck.
do
Because
have some good
that's
luck.
just a
It's
crazy
amazing.
thing. I got to see if you're lucky enough to pull something like that off to people. Because
Come on.
It has to be below my luck, right?
yeah,
There we go. We're good.
nice.
Oh, we
Yeah,
good.
you
Excellent.
yeah, you do that, and people kind of like look. Some people look shocked, but another handful of people actually are like, that's cool, that's cool. And then other people are like, did I miss something? What did they do? I don't. And they're like clapping, and then some people kind of like toss some
Wow.
eddies in your hat, and you end
Yeah.
up collecting 6 eddies, $6 from a handful of
Excellent.
people.
I'll drop down as well. See this happening. Like,
Is the circus in town or so? I'm doing an Austrian accent. Some tourists. Wow, honey, look at these performers.
Oh, what do we have here? This is so festive.
I would like to drop down, but also I would like to do it fancily.
Okay.
Maybe like a some sort of flip.
You want to do like dancing?
Yeah, to add some extra money to that.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your dancing skill.
Is that
I
dancing
know.
or athletics?
You can do whichever you want. It depends on how you're performing. You trying to just do some flips down, or you trying to like perform? You know.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to like do some more acrobatic stuff, which is why I'm thinking. Athletics.
Yeah, athletics is good.
Yeah.
you like hold on to the ledge.
I mean,
and,
my
like,
dance is better,
flip
but
down.
yeah,
Nice.
60.
Yeah, you flip down. It's impressive. People kind of looking like, oh, she must be part of it, and they kind of like clap and like, toss a few, 7 more eddies from that. You get 7 more bucks into Rush's hat. Hades.
Hades sees this. She's like, me too, me too.
Can I try and catch her?
Yeah, you're gonna. She's just gonna fall on you.
Yeah,
Right.
Hades.
What do I
just-
need to roll?
Yeah, Hades plops down. You're barely able to catch her, Allie. Just like plops down, and some people are like, that one's not as good as the other ones. Yeah.
It's like a
He's the
comedy
clown.
routine.
Some guy walks up and takes his Eddie back out of the hat.
Rude, no take backs.
I
know.
knew coming to Night City was a good idea.
Ever heard of clowning? Jeez.
But you all drop down. Hades not as graceful or impressive as the rest, but she gets down nonetheless. Everybody else kind of did it more showman-like, but people clap. They're just kind of some confused, drop some money, and they kind of carry on going in their direction. You're now in this bit of an overpass that connects the restaurant tower to the shopping mega complex. So you're about 30 stories up or so. You can go to the right, which takes you back into the restaurant tower, about mid-level of the tower, a few stories below the restaurant you were in, at one of the mid-lobbies. Or you can go into the mega shopping complex, which just goes into, like, think of a big open mall.
That way. Let's go that way. And lost in the crowd.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll go into the mega mall and find an
Yeah.
elevator to go straight to the.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah, no problem.
pick up some sunglasses as we're going through the mall.
Yeah, you do that. You get into the mall.
And hats.
It's crowded. There's all kinds of shops. Anything you can think of is here. This is a little Europe, so it's not going to be as much combat zone like weapons and the shadier side of like night market shopping. It's going to be more like traditional shoppings and storefronts and things like that, trying to reestablish this sort of mall front. But you get in, it's busy. If there is any shopping you want to do, you can. Otherwise, like Bud said, you can head straight down to the bottom. While you guys head in and start heading down Hades, you do get a message back on your agent from the AI. You sent that confirmation that you got it, and now you get a message back from AI that just says, go to the Mei Ling Bai Donuts and Fried Rice Bodega on 5th and Figueroa in Little China. Go to the out of order Takashi Vendit and press the cough pops number 6 9 times. I will recognize your signal.
Geocaching over here.
Actually, Hades isn't really gonna. She's just gonna start heading off in that direction. Just be like, "Oh, everybody!"
But you get that message.
That's a lot to translate. She's just not. She's just gonna start going.
Yeah.
Well, do you tell the other players, or are you keeping that for yourself?
Oh, she's gonna kind of mumble something about it and just be like, "Oh, we're supposed to go over here. The popping machine, press the 9 times and over." And then she's just gonna hand her agent to Allie.
Okay. I read it aloud for everyone.
Yeah, you're making your way back down the elevator. You're almost to the bottom level of the shopping center to go out onto the main street next to the restaurant tower. And as you're kind of getting down, I'll read it one more time. From the AI, it says, go to the Mei Ling Bai Donuts and Fried Rice Bodega on 5th and Figueroa in Little China. Go to the out of order Takashi Vendit and press the cough pops 6 9 times.
How far is Little China?
And yeah, you guys get down to the bottom level. The street is pretty active as, nighttime in Little Europe. You can see the restaurant tower, normal shopping. You're out front of the mega complex. What was that, Bud?
How far is Little China?
Not far.
From here.
Yeah, a couple of districts over. You'd have to cut through the upper marina, get over to Little China. Maybe take 30 minutes or so to get over there.
If we walked, yeah. Okay.
Oh, walking, it would take a bit longer. Yeah, this is.
Oh, okay, but like the end cart or something. Or
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you would either take end cart or call a cab, like how you got here initially. But you're out front.
I'll flag down a cab. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you flag down a cab. It pulls up. It's a normal cab. And there's an AI driver. It just says, "Where can I take you?"
The Mei Ling Bodega.
At Figueroa.
Yeah, you give the address. It loads in. Thank you. We're on our way. Door closes. Vehicle kind of pulls out, gets into normal traffic, starts heading to Little China. Yeah, you guys are heading.
I think that went well.
Well,
And
don't
we got a
forget
nice meal
that
out
place.
of it.
That place still has our weapons.
I was gonna
God
mention
damn
that,
it.
but yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't bring any of my stuff.
Did you keep your ticket?
I still got my ticket. Yeah.
Great. I'm sure we can make a trip back.
Yeah, we could send somebody with the tickets too that doesn't look like us.
Maybe a fellow health inspector.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think we did a good job there.
Yeah, I mean that place was not up to code.
well, in the meantime, since you're not really armed as well as you should be,
Hades gonna open her briefcase and she's gonna pull out a mousetrap for all of them and just hand each of them a mousetrap because she had stocked her briefcase full of mousetraps.
Are they armed?
well, yeah, I mean, you just be careful.
You just
Great.
don't touch that part right there. Ow!
Hades gonna rearm the mousetrap for him.
Anyway, see, just be prepared.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe we can pick up some other weapons in the meantime.
Yeah, but
know
it's
what
my
you're saying.
shiny chrome eagle tech.
We'll go
I need that
back. We'll go back.
We'll go back. I love my gun.
Do you want to go back? Is that what
Are
you're
you
doing?
crying?
We'll go later.
Yeah, we'll
It's
go.
a-
I think we're
After,
gonna go later, but
we'll go after we
No, Bud isn't crying. I'm
finish
crying.
this. Phil's crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then if you do plan to try to go back as the characters are discussing and like, hey, we'll go back for you, Bud. We'll go get it. Just try to remember that. I know that these sessions go weeks apart, even though they're
Yeah.
days. So it's a little difficult for us as players to be in character with
trusty
weeks
notebook.
apart of our days. But yeah, exactly. Try to make a note of that. Try to remember it. If not, maybe I'll do a memory check in the future because I too feel bad if Bud loses that really amazing chromed out golden pistol or whatever. So maybe you'll remember. Maybe you'll be able to go back. But nonetheless, you continue on, and this cab takes you into Little China. It goes a couple streets in down to 5th and then further down into Figueroa. And you can see it's further and further getting into the combat zone. And as you go deeper into Little China, you can see more and more of the buildings kind of just less upkeep, more burnt out vehicles, more garbage on the streets, the occasional booster ganger walking around, scavers, things like that. You're out of Little Europe and no longer in the upper marina that you cut through. But as you get up to 5th and Figueroa, you see the Mei-Ling Bai donut and fried rice bodega. And it looks like most bodegas you see, lots of flashy signs and neons and advertisements of all the different things that they sell in there. It looks like there's a handful of people hanging out front. Couple parked cars, traffic going around. And this is where we'll end our session, because when we start our session next week, I want to dive into the bodega chart in the Cyberpunk Red rulebook and just give a little generic encounter getting into this bodega, because I do like that chart. It's pretty interesting if anybody has seen it. And then we'll continue on to the Vendit and things that whatever the players want to do beyond that, the characters. But yeah, that's where we'll end it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And thanks everybody in chat for hanging out with us and contributing ideas. And also thanks everybody in chat, as always, diving into the rule book and double checking things, looking things up so we can keep the gameplay moving forward and then kind of check on things and make sure that crunch is all there where it should be without losing too much of the role play and the fun. So I really appreciate the support there. Robert Tables, Vampire Bites, and others. As well as
Yeah, we
donating...
had some new people this week as well. It's
Yeah,
great.
exactly, and giving the +2s and all that stuff. That was really cool. Doggy!
Did anyone hear that?
He wants to play.
Yes.
Bowser's
out.
so into it.
Bowser, stop!
He's saying goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, he's saying bye. But yeah, I want to tell everybody in chat, make sure you subscribe and follow to Syrinscape, both here on Twitch and also on YouTube. Show Syrinscape some love. It's the reason we're here each week, and we would appreciate that. Other than that, check out all the links in chat that Dan's dropping to all of our social media pages and things, and show us some love too. We would really like that. We'll see you next week. Thanks. Take care.
Ultimo.